Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hi, Olivia. Photobomb. Welcome in, all my friends. Oh, I got to put the call-in number in here. Welcome in, everybody, on this fine Saturday. Hope everybody's having a nice, relaxing weekend. Wait for a few more people to come in. Hi, Scott. We'll wait for a few more people to come in before we get going here. Welcome in, everybody. So glad to see you. Hey, Devil Dog. Welcome in. Hey, Kelly girl, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. We're going to wait for just a few more folk to get in here, and then we'll bring up, we'll do the Do You Have a Smackdown song? Hi, Ruben. So happy to see you guys all here. Thank you for coming in and tapping. I see the hearts flying. Rhea. I see Rhea joined. I love you, girl. I love your content so much. Hi, Andrea. All right, we've got it. Thank you, Rhea. All right, let's get into Do You Have a Smackdown song? Let's go. Oops, hold on. Start over. There we go. Hey, WJD.
She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got a bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queen. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diana delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a runner." Crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diana's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional.
That is especially for you Trump supporters, the most emotional creatures. Johnny, that means you too, buddy boy. I don't have to show respect to a man who shows no one respect and who's covering up for P3DOs. No, thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Hey, Suki. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Everybody else, just keep on hitting that screen. It doesn't look like we've hit the For You page yet. So we should be hitting it momentarily. So just keep interacting with the live. I really appreciate it. Thank you over here. Make sure on the tube you hit the thumbs up button. Exactly. Anyone who's protecting people that harm children, I would never have respect for, not on any day of the week. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Make America great again. My goodness, girl, did you come up with that all by yourself? Why don't you come up and talk to me? So original. I mean, I'll give you that. Like, so original. Make America great again. Where'd that slogan come from, honey bun? You have nothing to say. Johnny, why do you come to my live every day? Why do you come to my live every single day? And stay the whole time and just critique me and tell me to be nice and to show respect. Why don't you scroll on and go to a right-leaning live? You enjoy seeing me complain? Okay, I'll help you out here. Okay. I'm not complaining. I'm holding you guys accountable for what you voted for, but guess what? You're not going to see me anymore because I'm just going to block you. Bye. Bye. I have to mute him every day. He just comes in and MAGA Mitch, why don't you come up and talk to me? Oh, welfare queens. Racist much? Won't let you. Why? Are you banned? Why won't it let you? Are you banned? I'm inviting you. Says invitation sent. And you either have to accept or deny. We all love Trump. Who? No, we don't. You got a frog in your pocket? He keeps denying. I know. He's like, it won't let me. Bullshit. Just lying. They're just liars. All of them are liars. Just stupid liars. Absolute liars. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. I already got rid of James. Don't worry about it. Love to Garden. I got rid of him. Just coming and spamming. They won't come up and join the guest request. They won't come up and have a conversation. They just come in and spam nonsense in the chat. So they're useless. Thanks, Electric Goshar. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for interacting with it. For some reason, I'm not hitting the For You page. MAGA Mitch, if you're on a computer, that might be a reason why you can't join. You have to be on like a cell phone or something. If you're on a computer or an Android through Windows, it won't let you join the live unless you're on a cell phone. Go to a different device. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. If you're on a computer, it won't let you up. Oh, okay. I showed up on your FYP. Okay, great. It is weird when they make their entire identity around Trump. It is weird. Like MAGA Mitch. Trump is my daddy. It's wild. Hey, Dana. Welcome in, everybody. Where Elon Musk? I don't care where Elon Musk is. Hopefully on the moon or on Mars, wherever he's trying to go. Voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It is seriously disturbing. We don't have Biden profile pictures and Biden is daddy. You just won't ever hear that shit. It's fucking wild. It's so weird. It's weird that he's not in the public eye anymore. That's because him and Daddy Trump had a falling out. He's the one who said on X that old Dumpy Pants was in the files, which is why he won't release them. So we know that. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, guys. Where's MAGA today? They are really quiet, aren't they? They are. So quiet. Have you guys heard about Emiliano's? That Mexican restaurant that was raided by ICE? Have y'all heard about that? They didn't just go in. They have video of them stealing their stuff. They stole their food. They ransacked this restaurant. They set the kitchen on fire. Like, the ICE people had backed up vehicles in the back and just started taking the food and taking stuff out of the restaurant. They didn't just go in to try to get immigrants. They fucking ransacked this place. That's what they did in 1930s Germany too. Remember that? Remember they stole art and stuff? Mm-hmm. Remember? Same thing. That's why when we say it's the Gestapo, it's because they're acting like the Gestapo. This administration is doing exactly what they did. That's exactly what I've been saying all along. Yeah, they're definitely bounty hunters. I'm pretty sure that they're bounty hunters. I think there's some of the J6ers that were let out. These people are not law enforcement, which is why they don't have badges. They don't have anything indicating. I mean, I can get an ICE vest and an ICE hat on Amazon. Hold on, let me let the dog out. Stop closing the door. I tell my son every single day, do not close the door because the dog can't get in and out to go to their food or anything. And the cat can't get in and out, go out their food and water. And every day he closes the door. Every day. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Oh, yeah. You don't have to have any credentials. Any credentials. Do you know they're taking people from FEMA? They're taking people from FEMA to be ICE agents. I love Trump. I mean, if you have a kink thing, that's cool. I mean, that's cool. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. I invited you, Mr. Green. Yeah, I already knew Stephen Miller's wife was Latina, just like J.D. Vance's wife is from India. They all marry immigrants and people that are from other countries. You can't talk, you're at work. Well, then stop stealing time from your employer. Go back to work. Typical Trump voter. Grifting from their job. All of them. Trump's wife's an immigrant. 2 of his 3 wives have been immigrants. At least you have a job. So do I. What's a typical Democrat voter, Dustin? Like, everybody has a job. Like, nobody can afford to live without a job. I don't know why Republicans think they're the only people that work. Like, they're every single day, they're like, well, at least I have a job. Everyone works. They get you all making whole panels arguing over 2 trash parties. Well, Democrats aren't perfect, but we're not fucking fascists, so there's that. Democrats may be imperfect, but we're not fascists, and we're not out on the streets kidnapping people. Jefferson, did you vote for Trump?
No, friendly. It's
Oh.
like hoping you'll make friendly also.
Okay. Nope. I'm just looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. We don't vote for convicted felons. We hold our people accountable when they make, like Bob Menendez got caught taking gold bars. We're like, okay, get him out of Congress. We don't cover for our people. We just get them out. We don't cover up for child predators either. So there's that. We don't vote for people that SA people. We don't storm the Capitol when we lose an election and beat cops and smear our shit all over the walls of our Capitol. I have zero respect for the president, and I never will. Old, alone, and grasping for relevance. I know you. I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. I'm not. Brutally honest. You only have 7 followers. Typically, you guys come up and just slur, and I'm not interested. You have to have at least 10 followers. You are so naive or suffering from. Still not a complete sentence. Can't get a whole sentence out of these people. We don't have Trump derangement syndrome. That would be you guys. You guys wear merch, have shit on your houses, on your cars. You guys are the ones that are deranged. Like, for that man, I don't know what it is. It's so funny. They're like, how long ago did your husband leave? These people are so pathetic. They think a woman's value is only if she's married. Bitch, I don't want a fucking man. Although I am married. Legally. For now. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I don't want to put makeup on. Thank you, James. I don't need makeup. Thank you. Why do I have so much hatred? I don't have hatred. I have hatred toward MAGA, yes. I hate Trump supporters, and I hate Trump, and I hate all the people that are supporting this fascist regime. I hate that they're kidnapping people off of the streets and throwing them into concentration camps. I hate the fact that you guys are standing by while they're protecting child predators. This administration is covering up for child predators. That is true. And JB, I've invited you up. So what I'm going to do now is invite you one more time, and I'm going to mute you. You're not going to stay in my comments and just spew nonsense. We're here for conversation. And if you're not a big enough boy to have a conversation, then you don't need to be commenting in my section either. I'm here on this app every single day, 7 days a week. I've been here for 15 months straight, 7 days a week. I've missed 2 days. Trying to fight for democracy before the election and then after the election, trying to hold the Trump voters accountable for what they voted for, and still trying to save democracy, especially since this administration has gone full fascism. I actually love my country. You guys don't. You guys are a traitor to your country and to the people of this country. Bearded bastard, you can request up or just be quiet. You just keep making dumb comments, but you're not a big enough boy to come up here and talk to me. I absolutely love undocumented people. I think we should let them all in and remove all of the Trump voters. I'm perfectly fine with that. Why would you talk to the enemy? If you see me as an enemy, you're just like Donald Trump, because Donald Trump said that Democrats are the enemy. Bring them all in, document them all, give them all amnesty, let them stay, pay taxes, and get MAGA out. Just filth anyway. Trump won by the lowest margin in 100 years. So fuck off with this whole Trump won. Yeah, by the smallest margin ever in 100 years. There's no mandate. I don't collect a government check. I wish. Tell me where I can get one, Jack's Pen. Tell me where I can get me a government check. I make too much money to get government assistance, but man, hey, if my tax dollars, why not? I'd rather my neighbor next door get money for food stamps or to live than for Jeff Bezos to get another yacht. I don't give a fuck if Jeff Bezos can rent Venice again for a $55 million wedding. I would much rather my neighbor get food stamps. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There is all you MAGAs in here too scared to come up and talk. Just chickens. Not a single bit of courage amongst any of you. Trump supporters don't care about the Constitution. Trump supporters don't care about anything in this country or anyone in it. They're inherently selfish and void of any human emotion or sympathy or empathy or care or concern for any other person. It's like they have stunted growth. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I know that's you, Yellow Red. I know that's you. I've talked to enough Trump voters in the past 15 months straight that there's not a one of you that cares about anyone but yourself. You're all inherently selfish. You are all, James, you just keep coming back on different accounts because I've already muted you and blocked you once. So stop coming back in. You care for wealthy people. You don't care that all red states that are all on welfare, tons of red states are on welfare. They're the ones that are going to be losing their benefits, and they're the ones who voted for him. Just hasn't taken effect yet, so they haven't felt it yet. James is obsessed with me, yes. Yeah, that California pays for. Exactly, Carrie. Who cares about them? And you're proving it, Yellow Red, again. I know you guys don't care about anybody but yourselves. And that means you're a trash human. Jackspin. Yeah, we know, Yellow Red. We know. We know you're just bottom feeders. So we've got you clocked. Don't worry. We know who you are. Just keep wearing your red hat so we know who to stay away from. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. We know you're not a humanitarian. Humanitarian and Trump voter are incongruent. Incongruent. Tom, come up, or you're getting muted in the comment section. We're here for conversation, not for you just to be a keyboard abuser in the comment section. So, shucks, now to tomorrow. Keep wearing the red hats. It helps us know exactly who we need to avoid. Tom, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
Running a business.
TikTok terms of service, you have to be over 18. So I ask everyone how old you are. You don't want to tell me? Fuck off. Bye. Yeah, hide your kid from red hats. That's 100% true. If you're still riding with this dog, you're not safe around children and your hard drive needs to be checked. I've invited Yellow Red up. They all are menacing, angry, and entitled. Yep. Oh, I know now to tomorrow. You said they turned around the wrong way. I was like, too bad he didn't walk off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's go. I saw Yellow Red get her ass handed to her the other day by somebody else on another live. She would be no match for me, so you don't have to come up, Yellow Red, because we already know you. There's no way you can hang. So you're Haga, so I don't. Who's obsessed with Brian? Oh, she's obsessed with Brian. Brian who? Oh, Brian Rundle. Yeah. She's Haga. Yeah. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh my God. They are so scared. They will not come up. Haga is a woman who voted for a hag that voted for Trump. Come on up. If Jim, I'm just waiting until I get somebody in the box. If they're not coming up with me, they ain't gonna come up with two of us. Just hang tight. Oh, Dr. Phil's gross. Yellow Red is scared of me. She's not gonna request up. She's not gonna request up. It's okay, Jordan. They don't know the difference between there, and there. You know, Trump said he loves the poorly educated. They just come and show it every day. There, and there. Because it's so hard to know which one to use. Do I have Haga merch? No. But you guys can check out the link tree in my bio because I do have a merch store. I have AccuFashion shirts. I have He's on the List hats. I have Trump put the SA in USA. Kamala put the us in USA. I have those shirts and all my other original merch. So, but I can definitely do a Haga if you want me to. Trump is a great man. He's creating jobs. No, he's not. He had the worst job report. So he had such a bad job report that he fired. He fired the Bureau of Statistics lady. His job numbers are so bad. It's in the link tree in my bio. He didn't give me a job. They are so fucking delusional. Like, I don't know how these people function in society. Like, I really don't. I truly don't. They are so completely delusional. Then he comes out with his little boards like he did with Sharpie Gate. Or he made up his own charts. I don't think these chuds would believe that shit was real. hurricane. He said the hurricane was going to go to Alabama. And so it wasn't forecasted to go to Alabama. So he took a Sharpie and drew it. He is so pathetic. Oh my God. Anything that comes out of this administration now, you're not going to be able to believe it. It's so sad. They're just liars. Oh my God. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the gas request. How bad was Harris as a candidate? She wasn't. She was fantastic. If you remember correctly, Elon helped. He said he helped. And Trump admitted it on like 3 or 4 different occasions. Okay, yellow, red. Now you got to go. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to call the ex-vice president a hoe. Fuck off. Goodbye. You're banned. You're not going to call the vice president, the former vice president of the United States, a fucking hoe. What's wrong with you? She pretended to be black. Okay, now you're a little racist. You can go too. Oh, these people the trash just takes itself out, man. The trash just takes itself out. Ever heard of biracial people? Ever heard of multi? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not lonely. Parker, why don't you ever come up and talk? I'll give you the same treatment. Stays in the comments and just tries to be a little abuser, so now you get muted. Easy. Bye. Only women are considered hoes, not men. Men can be just like playboys. They call them playboys. And they're like, yeah, I got all these women under my belt. It's called patriarchy and misogyny. That's all that is. Rural America is going to feel the pain first. You're 100% right. You're lonely and need a friend. I know, right? Like, I'm not lonely. In fact, I had 2 special needs kids. I'm never alone. I am never alone. You voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. JD Vance has been on a lot of vacations. That man has been to Cal. He went to Disneyland. His JD Prance. Prancing through Disneyland. I think he just went on his 3rd or 4th vacation. Do you have to hide to eat your Twinkie? They just ate up all my, if I buy something specifically for myself, I have to say, this is not for you. I bought this just for me. Or I have to hide it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on, guys. They will not come up and talk to me. He's getting them in before he takes over for Trump. I don't give a fuck. He can go. I want Trump impeached, imprisoned. Yuck. She probably don't want to speak. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Hey, Mia, good to see you. Well, I know that he's worse because he's actually part of the Heritage Foundation, but he doesn't have the cult following. He doesn't have that cult following. Oh my God. I might have to do a restart. I can't get anybody up here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. They're ashamed as they should be. I don't think they can. I personally just don't think they can. They don't know what to do to. Oh, he can still do damage. Oh, yeah. But we already know that the Heritage Foundation is pushing all these policies anyway. That's not going to change. But he doesn't have the same cult following. He wouldn't be allowed to get away with as much as Donald Trump can because he's Donald Trump. Nobody, and he's not, nobody really likes him, to be honest. I don't see like Vance stands, like these people like, I love JD Vance. Like, I love that guy. He's so cool. You know, you don't hear any of that ever. Ugh, spilled this all down my shirt. That was cold. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do a quick restart. I just can't get anybody in here. I'm gonna do a quick restart, and then I'll be back immediately. I'm not gonna go anywhere, go to the bathroom, do anything. I'm just gonna start over. All right, I'm gonna do a quick restart. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hey, everybody up here on the tube. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. What's this side? What's his hair? Hair's sticking out. There we go. All right. Thank you guys for coming and tapping. Look at you. You guys are awesome. Hopefully we can get off the coward side of MAGA. TikTok. Because I couldn't get anybody up. They hadn't today. Everybody, I see those hearts flying. Thank you so much. Let's get up on that For You page as quickly as we can. Thank you so much. Thank you, JoJo. Hey, Dark Tribe. They are seen or they're scared. I don't know. I think they're scared. Or they can't defend it. That's why they just crash out. I thought you meant scared. Hey, Cherish. Welcome back in, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for coming back. Just keep on tapping that screen for me. Hopefully we'll get them in here quickly. Oh, mute the microphone. There we go. Make sure you're following my backup page. This is my most recent backup. I got guest access today. So if I need to, I can use that account to go live. So make sure you're following it now. If you voted for Donald Trump, make sure you're sharing out the live, interacting with the live, helping with the gift goal if you could, tapping the screen, doing all the things. It helps the algorithm push me out on the For You page. If you voted for Trump, request up. Everybody else just keep on tapping that page. I mean the screen. Oh my God. I saw that too, Appeasy, where he said he doesn't see JD Vance as the next president. He probably wants it to be John Jr. or something. Wants to keep it in the fam. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine Mr. Ski Slopes as being the next president? No. Absolutely not. I mean, what a nightmare that would be. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, let's chat. Can you imagine the Democratic Party has the lowest approval rating since 1996? Yes, I can't believe that because we're pissed off that our leaders aren't doing enough. We're pissed off. We're holding them accountable for not doing enough. You've got to fight fire with fire. They're not doing enough. So that's why the approval rating is where it's at. Until they start fighting like we want them to, it's going to stay down there. That's not a flex, James. It's because we're holding our side accountable, which is something you guys don't do. Your message is divided. No leader, no message, no party. Oh, James came back. Oh, that's right. I have to mute you on this one too. That's what happens. They come back. After they get muted, when I restart or come back on, then they all come flooding back over again. Sit down and shut up or request up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. If you're watching on the tube, you can call in. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can call in the number there at the top of this the chat. Praise King Trump. These people are just delusional. We trust only Donald Trump, you guys. Wow. Bet you guys are Christians too. How cute. We don't have kings. That's like how the whole entire United States was started, you know, like getting away from the King of England. You guys are so dumb. Oh my God. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I agree, Peggy. We need to get money out of politics, but Republicans will never do it. They say they want it, but then when it comes up for a vote, they're like, nah. I say we need to. Oh, they're friendly. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. What everyone whining about today in the loser Democrats lounge today? Wow, holy incomplete, weird fucking run-on sentence, JK. But he said he loves the poorly educated, so thank you for confirming it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, we got a flash goal from TikTok. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the little I love you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Oh my word, you guys are snuffing out this live goal. Thank you. Holy moly. Look at you guys go. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Where's the proof of what? Who's your daddy? Why don't you come up and ask? We're here for conversation. I'm not answering questions from the comment section. If you don't have a big enough set, don't have a big enough pair to come up and ask me. Yeah, they want 40 different people to send one. That's what those flash goals are. They don't want you to send multiple. Only on the live gift goal you can send more than one, but when it's that little flash thing, it wants 40 different people to give one. Thank you guys. We're almost there. I can't wait to see the big, beautiful ballroom. You're never going to see that, bitch. What makes you think you're ever going to get near the fucking ballroom? You ain't never going to be invited. Love to Garden. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much. UP. Yeah. I'm a human being. I don't answer questions from the comment section. I asked you if you want to come up and talk. You have to come up and ask your questions up here. Don't be a scaredy cat. Come up here. you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Do you see how gaudy it looks like Saddam Hussein's house, the way he's made the White House now? Even the doors have gold shit all over them. It's so fucking embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and mute Who's Your Daddy, because I've invited you up several times and you're not coming up. So fuck off. Nobody wants to hear you. It's not the tax. They keep closing the door. My son keeps closing the door. I've asked them to stop closing the door between us. They just will not stop closing the fucking door. Stop closing the door. Every day, several times a day. Stop closing the door. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request and come on up. If they can't get it, if the animals can't get it out when they want to, that checking Trumpers will never work. It doesn't matter if I wrote it on the door in paint, he would still close it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The animals want to move freely in and out. I know. All you heard was close the door. I know. But they can't get to their food or water bowl from where I am if he keeps shutting the door, and the cat and the dog won't. They are afraid to debate. They will not come up. I've been trying now for almost an hour. Democrats will never see the inside of the White House again. Bravo. Why don't you come up here? Tell me why. They just come in and drop shit, and then they won't come up and talk. They're such cowards. Such cowards. Never seen the most cowardly people ever. Oh no, Wes. That's exactly why they're trying to gerrymander Texas to pick up 5 more seats. Because if their policies were so popular and they were doing such a bang up job and everyone was so happy, why are they trying to steal more seats? Why can't they just win on their policies? Why can't they just win with their winning message? Where Trump says, hey, I need 5 more seats. So Abbott says, okay. Just like Georgia, find me 1,180 votes. And he wanted them to say, yes, Trump, I'll find you those votes. Except for this time, Abbott says, sure, we'll get you more seats. We'll just gerrymander this bitch up. If they had good policies, why are they trying to steal seats? Oh, yeah. After the Great Depression, if you guys remember, after the Smoot-Hawley Act, where they did the tariffs and dropped us deeper into the Great Depression, a Republican didn't hold office for like 50 years. So good fucking luck, guys. Go for it. Go for it. If you think we're never going to be back in the White House, yeah. All this stuff in the Big Beautiful Bill is not slated to start until December of next year. It's not supposed to be until after the midterms. Then all hell's going to break loose. He purposely did it to come out after the midterms because it's going to be so bad, and he knows it. And he's just lying to your face. That he's just straight lying to you, or he would have made them effective immediately instead of waiting until after the midterms. Because he knows people are going to be losing their health care. People are losing their food benefits. Hospitals are going to be closing, which some already are. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Otherwise, shut your yapper in my comment section. We're here for conversation. If you don't have a big enough set to come up and talk to me face to face, I don't want you commenting in my when all you people have to go pick up your loved ones that are in nursing homes because their Medicaid got cut. And you gotta go pick up me, mom, papa up, and you're like, I have to work. I can't take care of my parents. I gotta work. I can't afford in-home health care to take care of them. Fuck around and find out, bitches. It's gonna be you. But we already knew they were willing to sacrifice grandma and grandpa under C-19, so that shouldn't be surprising. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Can you speak up?
Yes, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
47, Oklahoma.
Okay. What did you want to add to the conversation, or what did you want to talk about?
I just kind of wondered, your prompt says diddler on the roof. Are you saying Trump is a diddler?
He most certainly is. Which is why he's not releasing the e-files, and we have to be careful what language we use. But if he wasn't in them, he would release them to clear his name and remove all doubt from anybody. But he even came out and said, what they found about me in there was wrong. So he already admitted he's in there, but now he's just telling you it's wrong. So come on. It doesn't take, Ray Charles could say that, okay?
Well, what I'd like to ask you is, do you believe in our democracy says that people are innocent until proven guilty?
He doesn't believe in democracy, so I don't care.
So you don't
I have logic and I have reason. When he told a 10-year-old girl that he'd be dating her in 10 years, that's problem. When he walked into Miss Teen USA pageants into the dressing rooms while they were dressing because he could to inspect them because he owned the pageants, walking in on naked teenagers. No, this is not a far stretch, dude. I can literally put 2 and 2 together, and he won't release them after he's been stumping and campaigning on being transparent and releasing everything to get those Democratic cabal of child diddlers. And now he's in there, and Pam Bondi told him in May, sir, you're all over them. And now suddenly he's like, oh, they're a hoax. Oh, they don't exist. Well, Obama wrote them. He's changed his story so many times. If my kid comes to me and changes their story 10 times when I ask them something, they're lying. He's lying.
Do you think he went to the island?
I'm sure. I do believe so. Yes.
Do you know the last time that he was on the flight log?
I don't care. I don't care if it was 20 years ago. I don't care if it was 15 years ago. I don't care if it was 30 years ago. I don't care when it was. If you diddle children, you are a fucking trash human. Sorry. And I don't care who's on that list. I don't care if it was my own father on that list. They belong in prison.
Okay, well, I was just asking because he never went to the island or anything.
You
like
don't
that.
know that. That's what's in the files was the client list. Because back in February, Pam Bondi said she had the client list and the victim list and videos. And that she was soon going to release everything. And now they're releasing nothing. We're not dumb. You may be gullible, but we're not.
Well, I go by facts. I just go by facts. I
Sure.
don't go by feeling.
Then why doesn't he release them then?
He can't release them because
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can because they're not sealed by a court anymore. They absolutely can.
I don't think they can.
They absolutely can. She had them in February and said she'd be releasing them as soon as they went through everything. They can.
Apparently they can't.
They can.
Well, anyway, what I was telling you.
No. That's not whatever. They can't. They can.
You don't know that they
Yes, I do because the judge, they're unsealed. They can. They absolutely can. Under the Biden administration, while Ghislaine Maxwell was being investigated and being prosecuted, they were sealed by a judge because they had an active prosecution going on. Once her last appeal went through and she was denied, they were unsealed. And the FBI and the DOJ have everything.
Her last appeal is the Supreme Court, and they haven't seen it. They haven't heard it yet.
That's not true. Tell me, go get me where they take it to the Supreme Court.
You can look it up. Her last appeal is.
No, I don't go on. You can look it up. Go get it. Tell me where it is. They became unsealed August 5th. Convenient. Congress is away till September. Why did Mike Johnson tell Congress to go home a month early for summer break so they didn't have to vote on the release of the e-files? We're not stupid. We're not gullible. You are. And if you have to redact their name, that meant their name was in there to begin with. Fun fact.
I don't think you're stupid or gullible. I think you just don't know the facts.
I do know the facts. I do this every single day, 7 days a week. I have been on this app every single day, 7 days a week for 15 months straight. I do extensive research. I know this case, the timeline.
Do you know that it's September 29th of 2025 that the Supreme Court agreed to take the case up and hear the appeal? Did you know that?
Okay.
Go to SCOTUS.
Okay. And I said, okay, and it's still been unsealed by the judge. That's why the Congress was getting ready to vote on releasing the files. And that's in the future. Exactly.
Right. So she's still under appeal. They can't release all that stuff.
Yes, they can. 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 What is your username? No, that's not what it says. Your username. And why do you have a black face?
Butthead. Beavis and Butthead. You know, you grew up with them.
Racist filth. Get off my live. If you voted for Donald Trump, which I mean, that's all that's left with MAGA anyway. It's just a bunch of racists and misogynists and fucking filth. She's not out of jail waiting for an appeal. Exactly. Supreme Court is not the appellate court. Exactly. They can be released. He doesn't know how anything works. That's all they have left is the racist, the misogynist, just the filth. If you voted for, it's over for Democrats. Why? Why do you say something like that? It's not over. Judge much? Yes, I do. Racist fucking filth. I will judge you all day long, cat. It's over for Republicans. That's another accusation. It's absolutely over for Republicans. They will not hold office for probably decades after this. The only way they can win is to cheat. I don't answer questions from the comment section. I invited you up, Bubba. Thank you, Skylar. Bubba, what were you voted for Trump. How old are you?
I'm 54.
What state did you vote in?
Texas. What is this diddler on the roof? What do you want there?
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Not really.
He's
talking about the Diddy's list, or what are you talking about?
He's all over the files, and he's not releasing them because he knows he's all over the files, and he diddles. Okay, that's fine. Lock them all up. All of them. Lock them up. Lock them up. See, the problem is we don't care. Problem is we don't care. Hey, Bubba, Problem is we don't care. We're like, lock them all up. Hey, Bubba, I don't allow men to speak over me, so cut it out. And we're not talking about Diddy. The problem is you guys are covering up for one man. We are like, hey, if my dad is on that list, he can go to jail too. Oh, and he left, of course. Of course. That profiling courage. I don't care who's on the list. They belong in prison. If you harm children, you should go to prison. If you're abusing children, you should go to prison. Charles, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
You have bars. Your Wi-Fi is not good. Can you move? Your Wi-Fi connection's bad.
Did I fix it? Is it good now?
No. Yeah, there we go. It's better. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
Yeah, New York, and I'm 19. So here's what I wanted to say. So my opinion when it comes to Trump is I live not only in America, right? I live in Israel as well. That's not really relevant, but my point here that I'm trying to make is I think what I'm just gonna say Mrs. Harris, I'm gonna pronounce her name wrong. I think what her plans were in the Middle East
A two-state solution?
Yeah, so here's the thing on the two-state solution. I'm all for a two-state solution, right? Especially in Israel. Like, I'm the most for it you'll ever see, but I just don't think it's currently possible.
Well, not with Netanyahu, no, because he's a war criminal.
Yeah, so first of all, I agree it's not possible because Netanyahu, but also a huge reason, in my opinion, why a two-state, you can say I'm wrong, but we can talk about it, why I don't think it's possible, is because of the Palestinians in Gaza and in the West Bank, because of their ideology. In my opinion.
Nope. I'm not having this. I'm not doing this. Nope, I'm not. Nope. No. Very bigoted. Yeah. No. Their next ideology. Just because they don't share your same religion. Fuck off. For 19, you're a bigot already. That's sad. Go back to Israel. You have free healthcare over there anyway. That we pay for. You're welcome.
Hello?
Oscar, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, ma'am, I sure did.
All right. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 43 and I voted in Texas.
It's always fucking Texas or Florida.
What's wrong with Texas?
Nothing. It's just full of fucking MAGA like you.
You sound like a real delight to talk to, honey.
Don't call me honey. I'm not your honey. I'm in Florida. I'm surrounded by you people. So why'd you vote for Trump for?
He just did a great job his first term. He's the best president.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
Sure did, sweetheart.
Okay. I don't do misogyny. You can fuck off. Yeah, I don't do misogyny. Stop calling me sweetheart, honey. You're just delusional. You guys are like 10-second Tom. It's just sad. They live in a complete opposite world. Opposite of any kind of reality. I mean, just complete utter potatoes. Jesus Christ. Trump did a lot for us, but can't name a single thing. Exactly. Not a fucking thing. Are you calling in for live stream?
Yep.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 20 and I'm from Jersey.
Okay. What'd you vote with Trump for?
I like his policies and you're fat ugly.
Yeah. So's your mama. I'm a fat ugly. I'm a fat, ugly. Oh, Marianne, thank you for the $25 Venmo for ice cream with the kids. Thank you so much. That was so nice. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the support, and I appreciate that. Thank you. If you want to help support me, I do banners blocking what? Top left? No, it's not. It's right over Trump's head, isn't it? If you want to help support my live, Cash App, Venmo, Diaba Talks, I really appreciate it. I am completely crowdfunded. I do not get paid by the RNC or the DNC or George Soros or anybody else like Republicans say we do. I don't. But if you would like to help support my live, I am completely and totally crowdfunded. So if you want to help support me, I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Well, if you can't hear any sound, Olaf, it's you. Scroll out and come back in. Why do they say that? That I'm fat and ugly? Because they think it's going to hurt my feelings, and I really don't care. Like, I want to be so unattractive to Trump voters that they think I'm the most vile, ugly, fat, nasty person they've ever seen. Because I don't want them to be near me or want to at all. So I hope to God you think I'm the most hideous creature you've ever ran across. I promise you. That's my dream, is for you to find me hideous. Electric Galshar, thank you for the $5 for your mama comment. Thank you. Somebody in here tell me not to get a real job, like always. Why don't you get a real job? Why don't you get a real job? I do. This is a job. I educate and I entertain. This is a real job. This is a real job. So original. I get asked every day. Why don't you get a real job? I do have a job. This is a job. I educate and I entertain.
Hi.
Hi. Did you vote for Trump?
I did not. No.
I'm only taking Trump voters right now. No offense. I hope you're not offended. I take Trump voters from 4 to 6 p.m. and then from 6 to 7 p.m. I bring anybody up. So please hang around. I'll be happy to bring you up. I just have to stick to my format every day to keep my live rolling. So I hope you understand. Why did they think your job is any of their business, right? People get paid to educate and people get paid to entertain. So guess what? This is a job. I trade my time for donations, right? That's a job. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the gas request. Come on up. You want to know their job? The people are probably telling me always constantly to get a job, probably are collecting from the government, maybe. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Dawn, thank you for the $2 Cash App. It's a job and a half educating dumb Trumpers. That is true. It is mentally taxing. I don't have a job because of Trump. I would still be here every single day if Kamala Harris would have won, bragging about her wonderful policies and talking to Trump voters who are pissed off. About Kamala Harris being president because she's a black woman. Because you guys would still be here crying, so I'd still have a job. This is not due to Trump. This is me. If Kamala would have won, you guys would be crying every day. So I will be talking to you as you whine and complain. So it's not because of Trump I have a job. Somebody asked me if you guys could donate for my Disney trip coming up with RJ. Yeah, that would be awesome. It's gonna be like $360 just to walk in the front door. But I didn't ask for donations for that. But you can. Oscar, what'd you come back for?
I'm just trying to figure out why you disconnected me, lady.
Because you keep calling me sweetheart and shit, and I don't like it. And it's misogynistic and it's gross.
That's how we talk in the South.
I don't give a shit. You can learn to do better. I live in Florida. I was raised in the South. I've been in Florida my entire life, all 53 years.
That's the problem.
That's a problem with you, Democrat. That's a problem with you, Democrats.
That's why you guys lost this fucking
Yep. We lost the election because I don't let you call me sweetheart. You nailed it. Congratulations, you nailed it, Oscar.
I mean, the American people's tired of this nonsense.
Oh, I know, because people want to be respected and not have you call them sweetheart and honey when we don't even know you. Oh my God, that's why we lost. That's exactly why we lost. That's exactly why we lost. Absolutely.
I call everyone I see that, so
I don't care. Then maybe you should stop being a misogynist.
if that makes me a misogynist lady, I really don't.
Lady. Exactly. You have no respect for women, so that's how we know.
I have respect for women. I respect my mother. My mother's the most respected person that I can respect.
The most respected person I can respect. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Good job.
You fucking cunt.
Oh no, my name is actually it's Thunder Cunt. I've earned the title of Thunder Cunt. I'm not just a regular cunt. I'm a Thunder Cunt, and I will put lightning up your ass. So put the respect on my name that I deserve. Now fuck off. Bye, bitch. Thunder Cunt, baby. Not just a regular one. I have incredible depth and warmth. Don't insult me by just calling me a regular old, plain old cunt. Put the respect on my name I deserve. Nick, you have 3 people following you. You're usually going to come up here and slur. I'm not interested. Are you calling in from the live stream? I didn't put it on speaker because I knew he was going to slur or something. Yeah, and every single person that says I'm not going to slur comes up and slurs, and they put the comment, LOL, I'm not going to, every single time. I'm not stupid. I've been doing this long enough. I know exactly how you're going to respond. Oh, Alicia, thank you for the $5 for the Disney Fund. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. That was really nice. Nick just tried to troll RJ. Oh, okay, he's a troll. Great. No thanks. Thomas has 2 followers. Not bringing you up either. You got to have at least 10, man. You guys are just trolls. I'm not interested. Are you calling in from the live stream?
Yeah.
How old are you?
42.
What state did you vote in?
Pennsylvania.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. They're over there on YouTube. You can call in. But please be living in the United States and be over the age of 18. Man, these Trump supporters do not know how to take no. I know you guys don't like consent, but I said no. Thank you, Trump, for feeding me dirt. I love when Johnny does that. Oh my God. You voted for Donald Trump? Hit the guest request. Oh, Carmine, I'm so sick of this individual. Goodbye. You just come in here and just non-stop spam. Fuck off, dude. Is it possible to talk to a MAGA grown-up? Are they out there? No. They're all crash out kings. Slur kings. All they know how to do is slur, call names. It's because they can't stand on policy. They have nothing to talk about. How are you calling it for the live stream?
Yes.
How old are you?
32.
And what state did you vote in?
Sorry, what was that?
What state did you vote in?
I voted in Jersey.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about all the niggers.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Filth. That's all they are. Just filth. It's okay. They're filth. Bottom of the barrel. Not worth a response. That's what they want. They want that. They want that dopamine hit where they're like, oh, I can't believe you said that. That gets them off. If you don't give it to them, they'll move on. They just want that dopamine hit of your, oh my God. So just don't give it to them. Don't satisfy that need. It's Trump supporters. We already know they're fucking flaming racist. It's okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. When Hillary Clinton said that they were deplorable, she was being far too kind. I'm going for like bottom dweller, dumpster juice. I'm in Florida, so in the hot summer sun, when your trash has been sitting outside for days and days and days, and all that juice is running out from the trash, and it just gets like a sludge in the bottom of your trash can. Yeah, that. MAGA. That's what that is. Just dumpster juice. I still think that's being pretty nice too. It tells me, Titan, that you guys are scaredy cats. You guys can't defend this man, and you're too afraid to come up and talk because you have nothing. You have nothing. You don't have any policy that you can stand on. The economy's worse. Groceries are up. Gas is up. The economy is going down. The job numbers are down. They were so abysmal, he fired the person who was ahead of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. You have nothing to defend. So you don't come up and talk because you're scared. Because all you have is insults, slurs, misinformation, and crash outs. Jenna, thank you for the $5 Venmo. Disney trip and having actually one of the toughest jobs ever. Love your show. Much love. Thank you so much, Jenna. That's so nice. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request and come on up. Answer the phone, Rosie. No. Oh, you think call me Rosie O'Donnell is like going to trigger me? Great. They're so pathetic. They are so pathetic. They're so pathetic. What did I say? All they have is name calling, slurs, crash outs, insults. That's all they got. All they got. Thomas, this is the 4th time I've told you no, so now you're blocked. Fuck off. These guys just can't seem to get when I say no means no. That's what now we know why they voted for Trump. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, I emailed you back, Kathy. I got it today. Thank you so much. Donald Trump doesn't like Rosie O'Donnell because she doesn't like Trump. She's a nice person. And I don't blame her for leaving the country. She has a child with autism. She sure told the truth about him. That's why he don't like it. That's why he don't like her. Oh, wait, she's a woman. Erica, thank you for the $10 Disney fund. Much love for you and all you do. Oh, Cherish Today. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Donald Trump said he was going to cut the electric in half. 50% cheaper. Mine went up 40%. Yeah, her child's also non-binary, yes. And she's gay, that's true. Everything he hates. Women. Another Trump lie. Mines. Hearing your kids in the background makes me think of my childhood, just all of us kids playing. Yeah, he's playing Fortnite with his friends. Yep. My twins are both special needs, so it's a tough job. I raised two adults, neurotypicals into adulthood. So having to raise two neurodivergent and special needs kids has been it's been a very big learning curve for me. I've had to learn how to reparent all over again because the norms don't work with them. For what you think you know, you don't know. It's exhausting, actually. Kind of lonely too, a little. I'm saying if I used to go out with all my friends, I used to go places, and I'm kind of stuck here all the time. But I have you guys. Yes, my twins are preemie. Mm-hmm. Hi, Kivalicious. Thank you, Pizza. Thank you, Jenna. You voted for Donald Trump? Hit the guest request. Do I have any mods in here that will come up and make an announcement so I can run to the potty real quick? Oh, somebody over on the tube said that they will give me a donation if I offed myself. Isn't that lovely? I bet he's a Christian too. I bet. That's MAGA. Must be nice to be on anonymous on account, but I bet I could probably. The Good Fight. Is this Mitria?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was.
Yeah, this was my good news account, but we had an issue with that, so we turned it around. But go ahead and go use the restroom here.
I took a screenshot, so I'm going to forward that to somebody who can maybe find Code Red's IP address. But I'm going to go ahead and one moment.
MAGA likes to get sound like that, so make sure you always screenshot that, everybody, when you see that kind of stuff.
Okay, just give me.
Turn it over to the TikTok FBI.
There we go. So we're gonna I'm just getting him off of Okay. I just had to report him to the tube. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, love. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for being here. There's 464 people in here. Let's make sure that we are consistently be moved in that glass. We're up to almost 100K already. Let's get up to 120K before she gets back. I'm challenging you guys right now, so everybody hit that screen double time, please and thank you. We have 282 shares, which is actually less than the amount of people in here. Go ahead and hit that arrow. Share this out to at least one person that you know. 5 is the best. If you all could, please and thank you. Thank you guys for all the gifts so far. I'm on my backup account because all my other accounts have been nannered because MAGA is a bunch of crybabies, as we continuously see in these lives as well. But thank you all for being here. Make sure that you do hit your daily heartbeat as well. After you do your daily heartbeat, then go in and collect your points and make sure that you do that. You can also send one Go Popular or some other gifts from in there that actually can help you with getting more points in there, and it also does help Diaba and the algorithm. Thank you guys for all the gifts. You guys are awesome. Diaba is looking for some more of the finger snaps, so if you guys could send those and get that gift goal taken care of, that also does help the algorithm and obviously the payout. Also, Diaba does have her merch store in her link in her bio, which I have to be careful saying now because TikTok is sensitive about everything. And as always, her Venom and her Cash Slap, or whatever we're calling it now, are both Diaba talks. Please feel free to support her any way, shape, and form possible. She's here 7 days a week and has missed 2 days in over a year, so I think we're doing pretty good. We got ourselves a good employee here.
Do I get employee of the month again?
Get employee of the month. I wasn't going to tell you yet, but I decided that it was time. So
Yay! I get employee of the month. Yay!
we're going to put a sign on your curtains.
Yay! Thank you, Mitria, for coming up. I had to run to the restroom so bad.
You're fine. I had to switch accounts because I don't know if you heard, but all my other ones are nanoed right now.
Oh, and I actually just got all my I think almost all of mine have come off of being banned, so I have all my accounts to use now.
Yeah, I mean I don't get mine back until the 15th. So
Ooh.
you do need me to come back. You need me to come up here.
Okay.
Just let me know a little bit in advance so I can switch over, and I will definitely pop up for you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you. Lisa, thank you for the $2 for a $2 challenge. Thank you so much. Lisa is challenging everyone watching right now to send $2 to my Cash Slap or Venom to help support my live. Thank you so much, Lisa. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over here on the tube and you want to call in, the number's at the top. You must be over 18 and in the United States. Oh, Sandy, thank you for the $100. Thank you for the $100 Venmo. Oh my God, thank you so much. She said that kind of talk makes me sick to my stomach. Hope this makes you feel a little better. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. W's in the chat. I want a ton of W's in the chat for Sandy. That was so generous. Thank you so much. I had to remove his comment where he told me he would donate to me if I offed myself. That little code red guy. So he's been banned. He can't see my live anymore. W. Sandy, yes, that was so incredibly generous and kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, so y'all should see my DMs. I get told that quite often. Or the ones that say they're gonna, find me and grape and unalive me. Yeah, those are fun too. All because I'm here fighting for democracy. All because I'm here trying to fight fascism. All because I'm not bowing down to the Schnazis. F all of them, Diava. We got you. Thank you, Shirt. Thank you so much. No, I can't tell you how many times I have reported their comments and then I get the report back that says, we found no violation. Like, what? Huh? All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. I don't know if there's any Trumpers in here, but I'd love to talk to you. Bucking Pro, you still in here? I'll talk to you. You're reasonable. You requested up earlier, but then you went away. How are you calling in from the live stream?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm nigger years old.
I didn't put him on speaker because I knew what he was going to say. All they do is call in to drop the N-word because they're just all racist. They're just gross. When I said bottom feeders, dumpster juice, I know. Right, Jenna? I had to put them on vibrate to ring because they were calling so often that it was getting annoying. So I just put them on this one. I just put them on a vibrate, so it wasn't that loud. Yeah. You voted for Donald Trump? Hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. It feels like there's no humanity left. No, white men are not okay. No, they are not. They most certainly are not okay. They're not. They are not okay. Exactly. That's why I don't give them the reaction. I just was like, okay, just another racist. Okay, that's cool. Jenna, thank you for the $2 for a $2 challenge. Jenna is also issuing a $2 challenge. So anybody who wants to help support my live, she would like you to send $2 to my Cash Slapper Venom. Appreciate any and all support you guys want to give me. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, we're definitely under a dictatorship right now because nobody's doing anything to stop the madman. And these little schnazzies running around are like, yeah, daddy, yeah. ICE was doing a huge thing, maybe like 10 or 15 miles from my house the other day. That's a little too close for comfort. What's wrong with Doc Nancy? Doc Nancy's a friendly. Told you to go away. Are you a Trump voter or are you friendly? Gregory, thank you for the $4 for both challenges. Thank you. Oh, she said she's not a MAGA. I don't know. We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight them. Only hit a guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. I am not taking friendlies for about 20 more minutes, so just hang tight. If you voted for Kamala, just hang tight. This lady is spewing lies. Oh, fishing with Eli. He's always in here, but will never call in because he has the courage of a toad. Robert, thank you for the $2 cash out. MAGA has no class. Thank you so much. That is true. Fishing with Eli just comes in here every single day to come in and just drop a bunch of blah, 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 but has the courage of a pinky toe because he won't ever call in. I said toes, a pinky toe this time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Everybody else, just keep on top of that screen. I get notifications every single day as you guys come in and as you guys are in here. A whole bunch of you are about to lose your subscription. So make sure you hit resubscribe for the next month. I'd really appreciate your support. I can only do this every day if you guys help support me. So I couldn't appreciate you more, though. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. I don't see any Trump supporters. I can't believe Trump and Erica numbers are wrong. After Trump has fired 300,000 government peeps. I know. he cuts a bunch of VA. He cuts $300,000 government jobs, and he's like, the job numbers aren't real. Yeah, they are. You fired a bunch of people. It's just people in them. Deborah, thank you for the $5 for a $5 challenge. Deborah is now offering a $5 challenge. If you want to participate in the $5 challenge or the $2 challenge, send it to Cash Slapper Venom. Coded words, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you want to help support my life, thank you. Thank you, Deborah. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Do we lose our ranking if we get behind in our subscription? I don't know. I think so. So I think it's consecutive months. It only let me extend my subscription to 6. Another month. Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, guys. A lot of you are going to be losing your subscriptions. I see that it keeps coming up. You're going to lose your subscription. Going to lose your subscription. So make sure you're checking your subscription to see if it's renewable. Renewable? Yeah, renewable. That's the right word. Y'all believe fantasy's made up? Nope. That's not us. No, that's not us. Well, our Supreme Court just let him become a dictator. He is tearing America apart. Well, they are. They are. The Supreme Court's not holding him accountable for anything. Congress isn't holding him accountable. They're allowing all of this to happen because they're feckless, they're cowards, and 6 of the Supreme Court justices are Christian nationalists too. They want all of this to happen. So they're letting him do shit that they probably wouldn't let anybody else do. I promise that nobody's hurting my kids. He's playing Fortnite with his friends. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, guys. I know. He gets very animated playing his games with his friends. But you know what? I'd rather hear kids having a good time than hearing them argue and fight. I'll take laughter any day. You thought someone stepped on the cat? That's funny. I much rather hear kids playing and having a good time than fighting. Are you talking about, do Ava and Chase get along well? No. She just steers clear of him. I mean, they get along okay, but they're normal siblings, pick on each other and stuff, but he gets carried away. She just kind of avoids him. What is a woman? Yeah, you definitely wouldn't know. Something you would never know. No, we wouldn't know about. Something you're never going to get, Boo Boo Bear. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, let's chat. Here, MAGA. Ask your mom. Ida, thank you for Kevalicious, did you send a bunch of subscriptions? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Thank you. I think that was the name, Kevalicious. I just saw KEV. A woman is anyone that covers their drink around MAGA men. True. Thank you so much, Kevalicious. I really appreciate that. That was so nice of you. Rick, thank you for the bouquet. I love those. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know, Fishing with Eli and AS Gaming, you guys being obsessed with people's genitals is really, really disgusting and disturbing. And I think your hard drives need to be checked. You guys are the only demographic of people who are obsessed with people's genitals. Knock it off. It's fucking nasty. Okay? It's just nasty. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And if you're still on the Trump train after all this e-file issue, you're not safe to be around children. Anyone's children, not even your own. And I will die on that hill. Anyone who covers up for kitty diddlers? Gross. Gross. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, Mitria. Fishing with Eli and AS Gaming wants under your skirt. That's right. Thank you, Lee. I love the manifesting. That's so pretty. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Kimberly, how you voted for Trump? Remind us how old you are and what state you voted in.
53, Minnesota.
All right. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, so I know you weren't pleased the other day, and I understand that. As a previous Trump supporter and trying to learn new ways, I just have a question for you, because I do like to listen to a lot of the things you have to say, but wouldn't it be more beneficial, though, to offer information to try to change people's minds and get them
No.
to see that side than just yell? But I'm just curious. I'm just
No, and I'm genuinely telling you no. I genuinely don't. Because they don't listen. Number one, they don't listen. Number two, we've tried to fucking warn everybody for months and months and years about what kind of person he is, what kind of person what he was going to do. He said he wanted to be a dictator on day one. You're like, he was just joking. Like, we warned you over and over and over. They don't care. They're so far in the cult, they don't listen. So if they come to me like you and other people have, like, hey, I changed my mind, that's when I'm willing to engage in a conversation. But otherwise, I don't do it for them, just so you know. Maybe this will help you. I know that the MAGA person is probably never going to change their mind. I give them facts and they tell me I'm lying. I look things up and they say, nuh-uh. So they don't want to know the truth. What I do it for is for the other 400, 800, 1,000 people, whoever's in my live that day. I'm talking because someone else listening might hear the information that the MAGA person's not getting, and they're never going to.
Okay. No, that makes sense. I was just wondering, because I listen in and I try to take things away from it. But I'm also surprised at how many extreme MAGA you get. Like, I don't know that many people that are as insane as they are, the ones that are.
I get them all.
Very aggressive. Very aggressive.
And most of them, it's because of misogyny. They look at me as like, oh, I'm going to come up here and school this woman. And they're usually misogynist. I get a lot of the misogynists. They come up here and think they can, sling their schlong all over in here and, have some dominance. And I shut them down and it makes them really mad. And that's why they get so ugly. But that's who MAGA is, though. They are violent. They are disgusting. They're racist. And unfortunately, you get lumped into that character. You get kind of lumped in with them too, because that is just how they are. And they are extreme. They're radicalized. They're violent. I don't know if you were here earlier when the person over on the YouTube told me that they would give me a donation if I offed myself.
Yes.
Okay. So I get that every day. Like, I get that in my DMs. I get it all everywhere. They're violent. I mean, just look at January 6th. They lost the fucking election, and he was a crybaby, and the guy who stole it, all this kind of stuff. So they marched down to the Capitol, beat a bunch of police officers, rubbed their shit all over the walls of the Capitol, stole things out of the Capitol. I mean, they're violent. They're angry. And that's how they all are. And I know you say you don't know them, but I bet you any amount of money you do, they just don't present that side to you.
Because I know some of them, but for the amount that you get on here is crazy. And I was just wondering, because there are genuine people that are curious, do want to learn, and that's why I was just wondering why you don't. But I can understand that if they're not willing to listen or actually have a conversation, you can't do anything about that. So yeah, that's all I was wondering, because I do like listening to it, and just was wondering, because there are people like me that want to learn and are going through the process, and that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, it's just the truth. Thank you for coming up, Kimberly. I appreciate it. I mean, people are harmed by this vote. People are being hunted down in the streets. People are losing their health care. We have doctors leaving this country. We have RFK Jr. stopping vaccine research and other things. Like, people are going to unalive. We are in a really perilous time. And so that's why a lot of people don't have a lot of grace for people that voted for Trump. Exactly. Thank you, Dr. Keisha. Follow the Medical Collective and you will see what's happening in healthcare. They tell you what's happening in healthcare. They're keeping us up on information, because we're not getting information on recalls. We're not getting information on anything, because this CDC and this health administration can't be trusted. They lie, just like the Bureau of Labor and Statistics told the real truth about the numbers, right? These were the job losses, or this is a job report. He didn't like it, so he fired her, and then comes out on TV with his own little graphs where they just show up, and like they were in fucking kindergarten, like they just went and got their crayons out. This administration's a joke. This regime, wait a minute, it's not administration, it's a regime. So now nothing can be, they took parts of the Constitution out of the Library of Congress till we called in mass, and they put it back. And they're like, oh, it was a coding error. No, it's been there for decades. It's not a fucking coding error. Every person in this regime lies. And they can't be trusted. And they fall for the okie doke. Trump supporters just keep falling for the okie doke all the time. So the harm is that your vote caused is real. And we do have to make room for those that are awakening. But you got to do the work. You got to drop all the right-wing media. You got to call your representatives and be like, hey, I voted for him, but this is not what I voted for. Your voices mean more than ours. They expect us not to agree. But you can't kumbaya with schnazis. You can't kumbaya with the people that are okay with them kidnapping people off the streets. Like, this is Gestapo shit. Like them going into Emiliano's in Philly. They didn't just go in and deport the people that were in there, or kidnap them rather. Kidnap the people that were working there. They destroyed the place. They looted it. They stole their food. They set the kitchen on fire. That's Gestapo stuff. Gestapo used to steal from the people. They stole art and they stole stuff too. And this is exactly what this regime is doing. So the reason we keep comparing you to 1930s Germany and the Gestapo is because if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck. Bug, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Bugaboo. There is a video out there. You can watch it. It's right here on TikTok too. I think the MAGA hat needs to be, in America, needs to be outlawed like the SWAS in Germany was. It should be considered a hate symbol and it should be illegal. You're welcome, Ms. V. You can definitely find it. Yeah. There's an aerial view of them pulling their vehicles up to the back of the restaurant and carrying out loads and loads and boxes of food. They're not just kidnapping people. They're looting and stealing. They're nothing but fucking thieves. Just like they did in the Capitol on January 6th. It's called Emiliano's in Philly. You're like, stop fear mongering. Fuck that shit. It's happening right in front of our face. Oh, Pittsburgh. Sorry. Yeah, Philadelphia. Well, yeah, that's Philly. Yeah, Pittsburgh specifically. I agree, Ruben. All MAGA merch should be completely outlawed. Unacceptable. They didn't just ransack the restaurant. They stole their food. They burned the kitchen. They set the kitchen on fire. So they can't reopen. So they didn't want to just go in and take the undocumented immigrants. They wanted to make sure that place couldn't open and function anymore. It's fucking disgusting. It's Gestapo shit. I'm going to call it what it is. I'm not going to call this deportation. This is kidnapping. I'm not going to call it detention facilities. I'm going to call it a concentration camp. We need to start calling it for what it is because it's disgusting. It needs to be shamed. Already raised $100,000 for that restaurant? Good. But it's a shame that we have to do that. The lady on the camera, she's like, man, the insurance company is going to really love this. They broke out ceiling tiles. There's missing ceiling tiles, but they had to have purposely popped out all those ceiling tiles. For what? Just to be disruptive. Just to be cruel. Cruelty is the point with these people. Sick. Yeah, the employees were recording the aftermath. Exactly what I said. These are not police officers. This is not law enforcement. These are bounty hunters and I believe J6ers. They got the same little fucking masks and all that shit that they did on January 6th. So I think what they need to do, once this 3.5 years is up, they need to keep that alligator Alcatraz open and start sending all of them there that perpetrated all of this. Kristi Noem, Tom Homan, Stephen Miller, all these ICE people that are going around doing this, alligator Alcatraz. You built it for other people, we're going to use it for you. That's where you belong. Pam Bondi, all of them. This whole fucking regime. Put them down there. I told you the Nuremberg style trials that we're going to have here aren't going to be much better for the people here. Keep hiding your fucking faces, but we're going to find you. Don't worry. Hey, PJ Primo, how are you?
Hi, Mike Brown.
How are you?
Love you so much. Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Love you. Love.
You need to back
You're
up
the
like a
best.
child.
You're
Bill.
like my favorite person on TikTok.
Oh, somebody over on the tube.
Adam Craig.
Somebody,
Adam Craig.
hold on.
You know who he is.
Yes, just a minute. Somebody on the tube
He's
said I am
awesome.
ignorant and I am ugly.
You're beautiful. Don't say that ever.
No, that's what they said on
You
YouTube.
better not say that ever again because you're beautiful. You are beautiful. You're a good mom, all that stuff. I'm a good dad too. You know what I mean? Like
Thank
I do
you.
the same thing with my son. What do you call it? I'm very sick. You know what I mean? So I try to stay like viable. I don't know what the word is. You know what I mean?
No,
I just try to stay alive. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to follow you, but I can't.
I listen to you like every day. Every day. All
Thank
the
you.
time.
I know you do. I see you here every day. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it.
No, you're the best. I mean, you're the best. You and Jem and what do you call it?
Val?
Val. Oh my goodness. So good people.
Thank you too.
I mean,
Thank
like,
you so much.
Smart. Like so smart. Because I'm pretty smart too myself. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's like.
Well, thank you I appreciate your support. I really do.
No, you're the best. I love you so much. I mean, that's all I wanted to say.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. And the guy on YouTube said that if you think that I'm beautiful, you need to get your eyes checked ASAP. So you better get your eyes checked, I guess. It doesn't bother me, just so you guys know. I told you, I want to be the ugliest creature in the entire world to MAGA because I want them to stay far away from me. I hope they find me revolting. So I take it as a compliment if they tell me I'm ugly because I'm like, yes, you'll never have an interest in me. Thank God. Linda, how are you?
Hi, Diava. I'm doing great. How are you? I hope everything is going well. I did come here to talk about a specific subject.
Thank you
It
for
is
the
the immigration issues, and the protests in downtown LA are still going on.
Oh yeah, they're.
I want people to know they are going on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yep.
And I am part of one of those. I went on Thursday. I'm going again tomorrow. And I don't live close. I have to drive a few hours to get there, but I'm still willing to go. The night that I was there was 40 officers, and they went and chased down one person in the crowd. That we weren't doing anything. We were behind this stupid line that they like to say there's a line of federal property. And they went and chased him down. And of course, luckily they never got him because he was faster than they are. But I was standing there watching this, and this one DH officer just comes and walks right into me, almost knocked me over. And another guy, we like to call him Slim Jim, he punched a woman in the head when she was down on the ground.
Oh my God.
They are taking brown women by the tons. 22 now have been arrested since this started. And I would say a good portion of them are women. And women that are brown. They're brown women. They are going after the women down there. Last night they took a minor. They took a white kid. He He was a minor. He was 17 years old. And they arrested him right in front of all of us. And I have the video. It is out of control. These guys are not here to do our bidding. They are here against us. They are
Oh, we know.
kidnapping an 8-month-old pregnant American citizen. Threw her down to the ground. I'm just so
They're the
angry.
Gestapo.
They are the Gestapo, which I've had no problem on my megaphone telling them over and over and over again.
Good
that
for
they
you.
were Keith through those. Yeah,
I know that they're talking about it. It's just so you know, it's all over it's all over TikTok, but they're doing it under 24-hour concerts.
Yes, it's the LA Music Festival.
LA Music Festival. Yep.
So if you guys want to go see any content, go look that up. I also will be. I have a ton of video that I'll be uploading today to my page about all the egregious things that they are doing down there. I think people need to continue to know, and we cannot let this be forgotten about. I think people have moved on to other things, but for us here in the Southland, immigration is one of the biggest topics.
So someone's asking, is your other name or another name LA Girl?
No,
Okay.
LA Girl is another one of our friends down there, and I have a ton of her video from last night that showed all the arrests. She may have already posted it by now, but I just really want everybody to remember we are not finished. Portland is doing 24/7 protests.
I've seen a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different cities are still protesting. They're just the mainstream media is just not showing it.
No, they're not. So what
Yeah.
I encourage you to do is go to your local detention facilities in whatever city you are in. Go there and protest. Because until it's every one of them, they're not going to listen. Until they have protesters in every single detention center, they aren't going to listen. And this needs to stop. I'm just so angry, but I got to tell you, going out there yelling at them with my megaphone, really?
It really helps. I bet that's been good therapy.
It was so much fun. And I did not let up on the Epstein files. I'm like, you're a pedophile.
Yeah, all of those words you can't say.
Love the TikTok shop.
Yeah, love the TikTok shop.
But I just really want to go around to every live that I can find to remind people this is still going on. We haven't stopped, and we will continue. And please, whoever can, come join the fight. We need the help.
Yeah, I know that there's a creator on TikTok. I think she goes by Andy. But she sits outside of Alligator Alcatraz all day long and streams live. All the businesses are going in there, so we know who to boycott. All of the workers and their license plates. I'm like, the people are doing the Lord's work, okay? The people are doing what they can to disrupt this administration, this regime. So I want to personally thank you. I'm about 3 hours from Alligator Alcatraz. I can't just take a jaunt down there because I got 2 special needs kids, but I appreciate you going out and doing, this is my form of protest. I'm here every single day,
Yes.
doing the fight here.
You're making a big difference too.
Oh, thank
People
you.
are listening.
People are starting to wake up. Yep.
Yeah, we even, it was fun at the protest in downtown LA, somebody brought the big floodlights. Some company and left their name on there, and so we went and wrote so many bad reviews. They had to come and pick up their floodlights.
That's how you're gonna have to do it. It's protesting with our dollars where we can. It's giving companies bad reviews until they stop. Even my son was at, I think, Sam's Club or something, and there was a Kona Ice truck there. Well, if you remember, Kona Ice was one of the trucks that went to Alligator Alley when it first opened. And so no one in the food truck world, everyone is basically boycotting Kona Ice. Even though each individual truck and each individual person is a franchise, they still pay a franchise fee. So Kona Ice is still getting some of the money. So my 3-year-old grandson asked his dad, can I get an ice? Can I get an ice? And he's like, nope, I'll take you somewhere else to get you ice cream, but we're not going there.
No, it started boycotting these places. So we were parked in a parking garage across the street from the protests, and we parked up on the roof to get a really good look, which we found some really interesting stuff. And the Bureau of Prisons called the parking garage owners and complained we were up there because they felt unsafe. These two people were up on the roof. You know, it's just makes me so mad, but it helps to protest.
Yep, civil
Yeah,
disobedience.
that's the word.
Civil disobedience, and I think it's perfectly wonderful.
We're good trouble in the crap out of this thing.
That's right. John Lewis would be
Yes.
proud. John Lewis would be proud.
No, we're out there for everybody. And, you know, and I'm just, if I fear when they're done with the brown people, they're coming after the black people.
Oh yes, they will, because they'll say they're from Haiti. That's already happened to several black people that they've been accused of being from Haiti. So they're like, "Oh, are you here from Haiti?" You know, all of a sudden, it's all just racism. It's just racism.
100%. It's disgusting, and it makes me want to vomit.
Yep.
I just talked to my mom who lives in Mexico, and she said, I don't care how much you pay me, I would never come back to the States for any amount of money in the world. I was like, I don't blame you. Don't come back.
Nope. Just stay where you're at.
Nope. There'll be a lot of rebuilding, and unfortunately, she brought up a good point. It was like, my nephew and my grandson are the ones, and your grandson are going to be the ones that are going to have to clean this up. Or the next generations, your teenage kids at home.
Yeah. Terry, you can just click on her box and you can follow her that way.
Yeah, follow. I'm going to be posting videos. I'm going to be going live on Sunday, so people can really see what's going on.
Yeah.
I've had it. Like I had it. I even yelled at a poor like this old guy was so old he could barely walk, but he had a MAGA hat on, and I have on the back of my on my car FDT 8647 abolish ICE, and he was looking at it, and I said, yeah, it says fuck Donald Trump. I felt bad like later because I love old people, but you know.
And he voted for it too, man.
You voted for what's happening, and the older you are, the more you should know better.
Yes, I think that's what I say too.
Yeah, the older you are, the more you should know better. You've been through this before. This guy had to have been around in 1940. So
Exactly.
Exactly.
They know better.
Yeah, these young kids, they don't know better, but the older ones do. They should know better. So I was fully frustrated, but I wanted to get the word out. I didn't come yesterday because you had so many people on the panel. It was way too intimidating. I was like, oh no, we'll wait till tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much for letting us know, and thank you for doing the work.
Yep, I'm there, and I'll be streaming live and on Sunday. So hopefully we'll see you guys out there.
All right. Thanks,
you.
Linda. Appreciate you. All right, bye. The older ones are upholding supremacy. Exactly. That's true. Anybody can request up. Anybody can request up. Hey, Electric Alshar. How are you, my friend?
Hi. Well, I'm thankfully okay.
Good.
Just wanted to let everybody know it's not just the immigration thing that is affecting our country, which we all know, but
Yeah.
now I've personally been affected.
Oh,
We
no.
had horrible storms come through Omaha, and I live in a little town north of Omaha. They're pretty sure it was a tornado. And I thankfully was awake already, but there were no sirens
Oh, no.
until the storm had already hit.
In Oklahoma or Nebraska?
No, Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, my God.
Now I'm not in the
Isn't that
city.
part of Tornado Alley?
Yeah, and the one that came through last year hit right kind of where I'm at. But I was awake because I get up early, even on my days off. And yeah, there were I got no warnings at all. And we're still without power. We're going to be without power till probably Monday. But this is affecting people. I mean, thankfully I'm okay. I live in a little house. I'm renting a little house while I'm working here, but I'm okay. But halfway down the alley, there's still a tree across the alley that's on the power lines. So I just can't get to it. There's so much damage, and a lady not far from here was unalived.
Oh no.
You know, I mean, it's terrible, and it's like, wake up, MAGA, wake up, people, wake up. This is not good for our country.
And there's no
so
FEMA money
aggravating.
to help.
Exactly, and you know, and this is just a little bitty town, but there's been declared, they declared an emergency because of all the damage. You know, and what is going to happen? I mean, I'm just renting here. I live, in another state. I live in Illinois, Southern Illinois. But still, the people that live here, they're within 1 block radius of me, I've seen trees on houses, at least 3 of them. You know, I mean, we're talking big trees. We're not talking branches across the porch. I'm talking about across the house. Trees falling everywhere.
Oh my word.
Yeah, it's not good, and there was no sirens to warn us. You know,
That's not good.
yeah. I mean, and this town is really good about the warning. Every time that there's the emergency crews go out, they set the warning off. But it's like, did we not have anything from national, statewide, federal, anything like that? I didn't hear anything, and I should have heard it because I'm close to the siren.
You didn't get cell phone alerts either or anything?
Not until the storm was already in progress. It was already in progress.
So people didn't have a chance to get to a basement or anything. It was already coming through.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
As a matter of fact, I think the storm was mostly over by that point.
Oh my God.
It didn't do us a lot of good. So,
Oh.
Sharon, yes, I did, but it was the storm was already in progress. So,
That's
and you know
scary as
what's
shit.
And what's really bad is there is a big semi trailer that is parked sitting off of a main road that I go by every day. And on one side it says Trump, and on the other side they turned it now. It says, "We support Doge."
Oh Jesus.
And I'm going, people, hello. I mean, I hate to wish harm on anybody, and I don't. But when will they learn? When will they figure it out?
Not until it personally affects them.
The waste, yeah, there is waste in government. That's just the way it goes. But the biggest waste is
It's
the
Department of
corporations.
it's also the Department of Defense.
There we go. There's the other one. It's like, exactly. And now they're putting all of our tax dollars into ICE, and a bunch of our tax dollars into ICE, and all these things. And it's like, seriously, folks, it's like they're not the ones. I have never been afraid of an immigrant. My mother is an immigrant. We're all come from immigrants, and it's like, just because their skin is a different color, it's like, say it for what it is. It's racism.
It's racism. That's it.
You know what? If one of them government officials needed a heart, and they needed a heart transplant, do you think that they're going to ask, is it coming from a brown-skinned person? No, they're just going to want to know, can I have it?
Can I live? Yeah.
Can I live? That's what it's like. We're all the same. We all have hearts. We all have feelings. We all have families. We just want to live our lives. I don't understand. My grandmother lived through the 1930s Germany. And I can't even believe that 2 of my siblings did not vote for Kamala Harris. I think one voted innocent and the other one straight up said he wouldn't. And it's like, are you kidding me? Do you not remember the stories? Have you not heard the stories? My aunt and my grandmother were on the streets of Nuremberg whenever, I forgot what it's called, but the night of the broken glass.
Yeah.
When they went around and broke all the windows, all the shops of the Jewish people.
Mhm.
you know? And it's like, we know these stories.
Right,
you
that's
know?
what they're doing now.
I'm just at my wit's end, Yava.
I know, honey.
I cannot even believe that people are that ignorant, you know? They're just, and that's, and hateful.
They are.
Anyway, I can't believe it. I can't understand it. I can't believe it, you know? I mean, so, yeah, Crystal Night. That's what it was.
Yep.
But,
The crystal thought.
yeah. You know, I mean, people, what is it going to take?
I know.
I don't even get it. What is it going to take? You know, but I guess they don't care.
I honestly think they just don't. I honestly, I mean, maybe not. I don't know if I honestly, but I think they don't want to draw the correlation.
I believe you're correct.
They don't want to draw the correlation because everyone knows how fucking awful 1930s Germany was. Okay?
Right.
All of it. They know it's bad. So they can't possibly, the cognitive dissonance will not allow them to see that that's exactly what's happening right now. Because they know it's fucking bad.
Right.
And that they would be shit humans for voting for this and championing this and still championing it. Because that would make them a bad person.
Right. Well, they are bad people.
I agree.
And, you know, I lost a really good friend. It's probably been 2 years now. We were friends for almost 20 years, and it was over her vote, basically. You know,
Yeah.
I said, look, and you know, and she said she's a Christian, of course. And,
Of course.
you know, and I just, you know, it's like even she had been abused by 2 different husbands. And, you know, she had no help. She's older than me. So she's in her 60s. And she had no help. And she had little babies, you know. And she had no help. And we've talked many times about how things were better for women at that point than what they were for her, you know, and that there was more help and this and, you know, that kind of thing. And she still voted for that. At least I'm assuming she did. I don't know. I haven't talked to her. But, you know, she was still pretty staunch on voting for him. And
she probably did.
or she didn't vote. You know what I mean?
Or didn't vote at all? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and that's what a lot of people said. Well, I didn't vote for him. Yeah, well, who did you vote for? You know? It's like if you didn't vote for somebody to keep him out, then you voted for him. You know?
Exactly.
Voting independent, that's, you know, we already know this. You know?
Yep. That's
But
true.
Anyway, I just want everybody to know it's, you know, just keep up on weather. I mean, there's another storm coming through tonight, and I saw that there was hurricanes, you know.
There is a hurricane brewing out in the Gulf right now. They keep saying, oh, it's a tropical depression. I just, for some reason, part of me just doesn't believe that they're telling us the truth. Because the water, I mean, it's so fucking hot down here. The water is the hottest temperature that's been in a long time. It's going to be much worse than they're saying. Because you can't trust this administration. You can't trust what's coming out.
Right. Thank you, Noodle. I will stay safe.
I'm glad you're okay, my friend. You know how much I love you, so I'm so glad you're okay. Stay safe tonight.
I am, and you know, I will. I'm going to go into Omaha and go get a hotel because we may not have power till next week sometime. But I'll tell you something. I don't know what it was, but there was like a little bubble around my house and my truck because trees went down everywhere, and there's even some tree branches that washed down the road underneath my truck, and I have not one scratch on my truck.
Oh, fantastic.
So there was like a bubble around my house, and you know, and I'm going, you know, I was just happy to see that. So I am safe. I'm okay. You know, I mean, I can afford to go get a hotel. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Know? But not everybody is in the same position that I'm in.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and that's what I hate to see. You know, it's the people that don't have. It's the, you know, that don't have a way out. That don't have money to where they can just go someplace or they can go do this. You know what I mean? So that's who I worry about. You know, those little children that don't get me started again because I'm gonna start crying. And anyway,
I know it's tough. We're living in tough times. I mean, and
we are.
we have
And the
to.
children
There's
are
going to
the
be
ones
days
that are gonna
where
be the-
there's
sorry.
no. I was going to say there's going to be days where I feel despair and you guys lift me up. You feel despair, I'll lift you up. Like we're going to have each other to get through all this because this is a lot, and it's really difficult, especially when you have a caring heart or you have empathy. It's extremely difficult to witness all of this stuff going on and feel like there's nothing we can do.
I've had to go back to counseling because I've just been so, I guess, heart sick. My heart has just been aching for weeks and weeks, and it's and it's been hard because my heart. I mean, I physically feel
Yeah.
heavy. I mean, it's like someone's pushing on my heart. Not a physical, but it's different. It's just emotional
Yes.
heavy.
Yep.
And it's just. But we're going to be okay. We will get through this. My grandmother survived it. My grandmother had 10 children during this time. My mother was born in 1946, and she was pregnant through all of that, that was a 20 years. So from 26 to 46, she had 10 kids. And, she was eating potato peels in the end of it, but, she made it through too. Somehow we will. I know not everybody will, but we just have to stay strong for each other. Take care. That's all I can say is take care of your neighbor, take care of your loved ones. Look in on them,
Yes. 100%. I agree. Thank you, Electric Gal Show. You stay safe tonight.
I will. Thank you.
I love you, my friend.
Love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
I'm glad you went to get counseling as well. This is stuff that we've not had to live through before. It's tough. Hey, Mitria.
Hello. Well, I'm glad I'm up here again. Because I wanted to actually address two different comments that have been in here since I've been waiting. And one of them is for Ruben. Ruben, I don't know if you're still here, but Ruben made the comment how a lot of ICE is also Latino of some kind.
Yeah,
When he
self-loathing.
said about how we're picking up, how they were just targeting brown people. And for anybody who needs to hear this, let me just give you a little bit of insight. In 1940s Germany, when all of this was coming to an end, do you know who was on the very last train from the last camp, or from the second to last camp to the very last camp? Anybody want to guess? It was the workers.
It was the workers that were also, yeah.
The camp. They put them on the last train, and they said, "You're going here," and they thought they were done. They were going to the last camp. What happened when they got to the last camp? Exactly what happened to all of those other people.
They exterminated them too.
When you say things like, there are Latinos in ICE, yes, it's because they are, one, self-loathing. Two, they think that this makes them immune.
Correct.
Just because you are sitting there simping for Donald Trump, any of his people, thank you guys for the gifts again, by the way, does not mean that you're immune. Gays and the LGBTQ for Trump, you're not immune. They're
Nope.
coming for the tea right now. They're just going to circle back around to you,
That's
especially
right.
to the L's. Because I've come across a lot of L's lately that want to tell me about how I am the problem in their world. Don't worry, honey. They're going to come back around for you.
That's
and
right.
I see that the Blaga.
Yep.
The Laga.
Yep.
I was going to say,
The Gaga.
The Gaga. There you go. I actually, listen, you guys can't, you're not allowed to say this because I'm part of the community and I've got friends I was saying this to, but I put an F in front of it.
You see, I wouldn't do that, but you can. Yes.
I did to my friends who are gay men also. Haga, correct. for the exactly. So like, honestly, exactly, no one is immune. So people like Ruben, and Ruben, if you're still here, just know that is why there are Latinos on that brigade. But the second thing I saw was also a guy with a rainbow flag, who I think didn't get booted but left because he made a stupid statement and then walked away. Guys, there are so many people on this app right now who are suddenly gay, that are suddenly part of the community for Trump. I implore you, don't listen to a thing these people say.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, don't do it, because this gays for Trump bullshit, there were a few people I can guarantee you that did vote for Trump from the community.
They're chasing that coin.
Yes. It's not as many as people want you to believe that there are. I promise you there's not. This is bot farms, just like how they're trying to spread all this misinformation. They want people to believe that the rest of the community is trying to throw the other part of the community under the bus. In my personal life, I can tell you that is not true.
Yeah.
In my personal life, the people that have always been my rides, you know, the ones that I've always ridden with, they're still there. And they're ready to defend me at all costs.
Correct.
And there are people on this app that are doing the same. So if you are somebody in the community, or you know people in the community who are believing this nonsense, that the community is turning against trans people or anything like that, shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when all of this shit is said and done, the people that were actively speaking out against others in the community, talking to them, they can be on their own. But when you see things like that in comments, one, shut them down, flood the comments with something else so that whatever they said is just gone. But two, don't believe them. Put up your shields, because they're nothing but liars. But I just wanted to come up here and say that, because I know that Ruben said that he's kind of turning around. But for
Right.
him to then go, well, there's a ton of Latino people on ICE.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, there are. There are. But you know, it's also Latino people that likely went into this restaurant in Pittsburgh
Yep.
that destroyed this restaurant from people that they should consider their own community.
Correct.
And it's also Latino people dragging children out of schools to evade their parents to come pick them up. It's also Latino people on ICE that went into Trump Burger, for fuck's sake, and
Yep.
is taking that guy to go deport him. If the owner of Trump Burger can be deported, any brown person can be deported. There, I said it.
That's exactly right. And they just think that they have this proximity to whiteness, and they think that they're going to be exempt, like you said, because they're doing it for, doing it for Trump. But they're not immune. And they will be caught one day.
That was a lot to put in the comments, so I just wanted to come up here and speak on that, because I know that I'm talking to a lot of choir right now. But if there's one or two in here that don't feel the same way, hopefully you'll understand that. But anyway, I just wanted to come say that, and also thank you as always for being here on a Saturday. You know we love to see you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I like being here with you guys too, and you guys get me through a lot too, because you guys, I know I don't talk about my personal life on here much. I mean, enough, but not like all the stuff that I deal with. I need the support just as much from you guys too. So, I appreciate being with you guys too. So,
Well,
thank you.
But you also give a lot of people a voice to a platform that a lot of people wouldn't have. And I know I go live and stuff, but I don't ever get your numbers. So I know that if I come up here with an opinion, I can reach out to a lot more people. And that's
Absolutely.
something that everybody appreciates from you.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
That's why we follow you, because not only do you have a wonderful platform, but you you also give people a voice as well.
Well, thank you. I wanted this to be a safe place for everybody and for everyone to have a voice. So,
Except for MAGA.
oh no, we don't know. They're not nice. If they were nice, I would, but they're not nice.
It's out of control.
They're horrible people. Like legit horrible.
Absolutely.
But thank you, Matria.
That's what I heard. Yep, absolutely. I love you. I will probably I will see you tomorrow. Absolutely.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, love. Yeah, they can take a long walk on a short pier. Emma, hi.
Hey,
How are you?
how are you?
Good.
My fan noise is me. Does it bother the background too much?
No.
We're all right with the noise?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't hear anything really, so.
Okay. You know what, Nitria? You know, I feel like I'm in a pageant and we have to say a song and the other girl sings a song you were going to sing. Because she said a lot of things.
That you were going to say?
Feeding your ego. But a few things she did left out, leave out. My own things. You know, I go to a lot of lives. I get a lot of different perspectives. I take a lot of feels from a lot of different. It's crazy. I'm retired and kind of disabled, so I live here. You know what, Yava? There is not one other life out of all of them that gives me some kind of joy feeling that no other life gives me.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that life looks like you've got something here.
Thank
You've
you.
got something special here.
Well, thank you
Kind
so
of jokes
much.
me up. And I just appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
I'm you know, like, I forget her name. The other lady with the storms and all that. I have to.
Oh, Electric Gal Shar.
I'm gonna lose train of thought. You know, when you get old, the shit's a bitch.
I know. Yes.
The alert system. You think in Texas they'd have reinstalled this shit by now, right?
Right.
Right? Oh my God. Unbelievable. All right, I don't want to talk a whole lot. I just want to share a short poem that I wrote many, many years ago, and it was during the dark side, you know, when we're getting sober and you
Yep.
don't see the light. You want to quit before the miracle shit was hitting the fan. And so I wrote this. Doesn't even have a title, and it was like a FU. I can't even start. Okay, so it goes, I don't belittle myself anymore, for I had the key that opened the door. It was a key that I always had, but it was locked in the drawer. So I broke the drawer open, and what did I find? It was the key to the door that opened my mind. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love that.
Okay, I am going to drop down and just wanted to say how much I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and thank you for the kind words. I truly, truly, truly appreciate your kind words. That made me feel some kind of way. So I appreciate it. There are a lot of lives and a lot of great live creators. And for you to say that was really special. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you are so welcome.
All right. You have a great rest of your night. Okay. Okay. Thanks. So sweet. Yep, words say so much. They do. Hi, Witty Kitty.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, honey?
Good. I'm actually going back to college this semester.
Nice.
Yeah, going for forensics. I'm starting out slow, which is, one at a time. I just want to avoid anything more.
Yeah, that's great.
I gotta do something. My biologic, I have lupus and stuff. My biologic is finally helping, and so I
Oh, awesome.
feel like I can somewhat function like I'm thinking, and so I'm excited and also nervous because I don't know about financial aid. I'll find out more on Monday.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, my mom was like, just start and we'll figure it out. And I was like, okay.
Well, that's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you. I'm 27 now, and so I dropped out when I was 18 because of a boy. I was stupid. I was stupid. I was only. A guy was like, oh, just stay with me. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to work. And then it was horrible. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying.
The old bait and switch on you, huh?
Oh yeah. And then I got sick, and so I couldn't go back. And then now I'm feeling better, and hopefully I can do it.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. And forensics, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And I also want to just thank you again for fighting for us.
You're welcome.
I know it's exhausting talking to these people all the time. So I get exhausted as well, and I don't even host my own life like that. So I need to go to peace. So I just thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm disabled, and so I don't always get a voice. So it's nice to people that have voices.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure to fight for you. It truly is. And I also it's important to me that you have a voice in here. So when you want to come up and say something, like a 49ers freak, I don't know if you know him. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause he would come up in my live and, and he was like, he's like, he, at the beginning, he hadn't started going live yet, I don't think, but he's like, I don't have, a lot of times the disabled community doesn't have a voice.
Yeah.
And he was happy. He was, he was thanking me for giving him a voice. Then I encouraged him to do his own lives, and he started doing his own lives. So I thought that was amazing. Yeah. But I think everybody deserves a voice. And not every person knows how to speak up for themselves or how to advocate for themselves. And that's why I'm perfectly happy to do it as well.
Yes. And I'm learning how to do that myself. And I started getting my own voice, and we started going down a debate path, whatever, nothing anything else. But I'll probably do more of that as soon as I feel more comfortable. But
yeah, for sure.
I just appreciate you, and I love you.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I love you, and I really appreciate the kind words. You guys got me about near tears, so y'all need to stop. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking, but it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. So, because most of my life, especially if you're not Gen X, but everybody in here that's Gen X will understand. We were never given a voice.
Yeah.
Growing up, no. Our parents' generation, it was kids are to be seen and not heard, and that's why when I say, when you hear Gen X telling stories of we left in the morning on our bikes and we came back before the street lights came on at night, because we weren't allowed in the house. That's why we drank from water hoses, because our parents were like, get a drink outside. We just never had a voice. We were never really, I don't want to say wanted, but just it felt that way. And so, so I know what it's like to not feel like you don't have a voice, because that's kind of how we grew up. We weren't even allowed to ask questions. It was called back talk. Even if you just said, well, why do don't back talk me? So it's we just never
and I
had a voice.
That even don't you talk back? My grandpa would always get on me that talking back.
It's no, I'm just asking questions.
Yeah,
understand I understand what it's like to not have a voice, and so that's why I think I like being a voice for the people that don't, and giving them a space where they can use their voice if they want to.
Well, anyway, I have jobs, so I don't take much time. But thank you for letting me up, and I'll talk to you another time.
Thank
Sure.
you. All right, take care. All right, Luke is next. Exactly, Firechild. I agree. Hey, Luke, how are you?
Hello. Long time no see, even though I was here yesterday.
I know, right?
Wait, hold on. Was it only yesterday? Like, I asked that genuinely.
It was yesterday. Yeah. You read us your poem or whatever, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I did actually make a few edits to the poem that I read. I'm not gonna do the whole thing again. It's only like two things that I'm only reading like two of the paragraphs. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So that's fine. Yeah. And to everyone in the live, it's gonna get to like to those kind of topics. So trigger warning, but I will use TikTok friendly language.
Okay.
Yeah, trigger warning to everyone. Heaven forbid. It scares me that they care and know so much about law and order, where they condemn undocumented immigrants, wanting the criminals out. Yet they pretzel themselves when we have a criminal in the White House that they defend in front of their own daughter or partner, who could be a survivor themselves, claiming that people make mistakes and can repent. Being a 34-count felon, found liable for SA, having audio tape saying he can do anything to women and move on them like a bee. If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. Raping girls as young as 13 because of having ties with a trafficker, and facing over 20 allegations of rape over the course of a few decades is not a mistake, damn it. For God's sake, we have a society where women scream at the top of their lungs, and those who are silent out of fear and shame, and no one turns an eye with an ounce of concern. It's way past time that we use our ears to hear those who we failed justice to. So to that I say, without question, smash the patriarchy and make America equitable for once. Heaven forbid. It's radical that we teach Native and Black history in America because it's woke. We have to stop idolizing old white men when they take credit by doing the easy part of striking a document with a pen. And how about we credit those that push for that history to happen? Apollo wouldn't have gone to the moon if it wasn't for Katherine Goebel Johnson challenging barriers in NASA. Thousands of enslaved people wouldn't have been rescued and escaped to freedom, and the Emancipation Proclamation wouldn't have been written if it wasn't for Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad. The Civil Rights Act wouldn't have been written, and the Civil Rights Movement wouldn't have been sparked if it wasn't for Rosa Parks, who began the Montgomery bus boycott, or Ruby Bridges, who at only 5 years old, in 1954, was the first to integrate at the all-YT William Frantz Elementary School, who was escorted by marshals. And the LGBTQ community may not have had human rights if it wasn't for Marsha P. Johnson at the Stonewall riots. I don't know if there would be human rights or protection laws for disability people if it wasn't for the brilliance of Helen Keller. If it wasn't for Alice Paul, who was a part of the women's suffrage movement, there may not have been a 19th Amendment. One thing they have in common is that they are all women who pushed to make history and got it done. We shall not, under any circumstances, allow things to roll backwards, and will not allow achievements and historical accomplishments go unnoticed, and will pay them the respect by giving their efforts to a better future that they fought for but did not live to see.
That was great. If you guys were here yesterday, you know his whole thing was heaven forbid. It was very powerful writing, and he was adding on to it today. That was great. That was a great addition.
Honestly, like when it comes to my autistic brain, like it's like I know, like one of my English teachers, they it's all about like getting it on paper first, and I'm like, how do I get it on paper when I have so much in my brain and yet my fingers don't move to type it?
That was great.
Like, it's insane.
But thank you. That was brilliant. I mean, that was really good.
But yeah, so
Thank you, Luke.
for sure.
I love the woke Gen Zers. The ones that aren't red-pilled incels. Unapologetically. Is this Dana?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. I cut it off, but I remember your name always being unapologetically Dana. So I was like, I think this is Dana.
It's me.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I just wanted to let you know, today I was at the grocery store, and I literally broke down in tears in the grocery store.
No.
And we're not, I guess we're middle class, and there's me and my husband, and we have a 23-year-old and a 17-year-old here. And just picking stuff up, I'm like, I can't buy this. I can't buy this food, I can't buy that food. And I thought, I have an older daughter, and she is on welfare. And how's she going to survive? We're barely making it, we're middle class. What's everybody else going to do?
I know.
And I was just appalled today, and I'm like, how are we here? And the thought in my head of, these billionaires saying the middle class is just going to have to suffer for a while. Why? Why do we have to suffer?
Right. As they buy their next yacht, it's like, They also think middle class, they also are very out of touch, because they also said, I don't know if you remember in Congress when they were saying the middle class, it makes like $400,000 a year. I'm like, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
No.
I guess we're now the poor class. I don't know what we are, but it's
like, we're not 400,000 is not middle class, boo.
no. And I live in Maryland, and it's still not.
I'm like, no.
Oh my God, I'm appalled at the whole thing, and I'm like, I am 56 years old. It should be time for me to at least be comfortable and not have to worry about. I lived my single life with kids and didn't know where our next meal was coming from. I don't want to go through all that again.
That's how I spend my whole life. I have always not had money. Like, I've always robbed Peter to pay Paul every month to pay my bills. Like, because I've been a mom. So I got married at 19. And so I had my first kid at 21, and it's like, I have always struggled. It's like, I was hoping, I'm 53. So I'm like, I was hoping that I would be doing a little better by now, but but everything keeps going up. So even when you get ahead, something else happens.
Right.
Or price skyrockets, and you're like, I can't fucking get ahead. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's like a cruel irony that this time in my life we have to have this fucking bozo as president.
I know, and I say this. My dad is 90 years old. He would have never voted for this man. He sees what's going on, and for people to say, oh, they're old, that's why they voted for Trump. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. I'm tired of that. I'm over it.
Yeah, anybody can change. I told my mom that too. My mom's like 78, and she's like, well, sometimes how that whole, well, that's just the way it is. That's just how we are, and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, no, you can change. You absolutely change. She said something that was racist, and I told her, I said, ooh, you shouldn't say that anymore. That's racist. She's like, how come everything is racist? It's just how we talk. I'm like, nope, that's an excuse. You don't want to hold yourself accountable that is now, I'm telling you that it's racist. So if you don't know when you say it, it's different. When you know and continue to say it,
Right.
you
Well,
can
you know,
change.
my dad, he grew up in Baltimore City. He married the child of an undocumented immigrant, but but that's still, he still has a hard time with people of color. Just, and I don't mean in a negative way, like not like he doesn't hate them or anything. So that's not. He just doesn't understand their culture. We have a ton of African American people in my family. So it's not even that. But he had an African American neighbor move in, and I went to his house. He's like, I don't know what to do. I've never had this before. And I'm like, what, a neighbor?
Treat them like you would anybody else.
But he's 90. I can't, I'm like, Dad, he's like, I talked to my neighbor the other day. Like, it's such a big deal. And he doesn't mean it in a horrible or mean way. I know that he's just out of touch. So we're trying. But he has no problems with our family members that are of color. So I don't get it.
You just treat them just like everybody else.
Hysterical. But yeah, we're in a bad place. We got to do something. And I know you're on here every day preaching and preaching.
I am.
And let me say that Andy Harris is my representative, and I call him and I get emails from him saying, well, this was the mandate and this is what the people want. And I'm like, he just doesn't listen. He doesn't care to listen.
No, it's a canned response.
How often am I supposed to call? And it's not changing anything. So, I'm starting to feel hopeless. I don't want to, but I am. What do we do?
I know. We have to just keep fighting, because when you stop fighting is when fascism takes over. They can't take over without people getting tired. So unfortunately, we have to keep fighting. We just have to keep pushing back. We just have to keep pushing back. We have to keep trying. This country is worth saving. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve to have this great country. They don't deserve to get to take over and do what they're doing to it. The people in this country don't deserve it either. So we have to just continue to fight.
Well, I'm going to keep trying, keep listening every day, and any advice you have to get us moved forward.
All right.
Definitely listening to
All right. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your support a lot. Thank you.
This is as much as I can do. Thank you.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sneak in one more before you go. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of getting our country. So fuck them. We're going to fight. Scissor, hi, how are you? Oh, you haven't connected yet. Darn. Scissor, connect. There you are. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, Diablo.
Good.
I just want to say that you are awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you.
The fight is not going to be over. It's not going to be over.
No.
And what you're doing is fantastic.
Thank you.
I rush home to listen to you.
Aw, that's so nice.
I can't. You, Jim, and Val. I mean, everybody that is on our side. I listen to you guys all the time.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to have it. We're going to get a change. We are, but we have to keep fighting.
That we have to.
We have to. Yeah.
We have to keep fighting.
I'm not giving up until God takes me.
No.
I'm not
Because like I said, I don't think they don't deserve to have this country. They don't deserve it.
They don't.
MAGA does not love our Constitution. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't deserve this country. So we are going to fight them because they can't have it. It's not theirs.
Right. All of our ancestors fought for what we have now.
Yep. And I'm not letting them have it. That's kind of what gets me through, because I have dark days where I'm like, feel somewhat, helpless and hopeless and all of those things. But I'm like, no, God damn it, they don't deserve this fucking country. So we're going to just keep on fighting.
Right. Exactly.
So that's where I'm
I just
at.
wanted to let you know that I love you.
Thank you so much, Scissor. I really appreciate you. And I see you here all the time, every day. and your support. I really appreciate you. I do. I see you.
Same.
And I really do appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you. That's why I wish I would listen to you because you guys have so much wisdom. I've learned so much from you guys, especially you. I remember when you started.
Yep.
You were like, I don't know if I can do it.
Thank you, Curly. Yeah, I was scared to
Jen,
death.
You had Val's. You had Jen and Val's support. I was like, yeah, you can do this. And look where you're at.
I know. I was so scared, girl. Or I don't know if you're a girl. I'm so sorry I didn't ask.
I am. I'm a girl.
Okay.
I sound like a man?
No. I just wanted to. Well, I didn't know. I don't know. So I want to make sure anyway, because I always want to be correct in what people want to be called. So, but my first name, he was like, girl. Okay. I thought so.
My first name's Hope.
Oh, Hope. Okay.
Yeah, my first name's Hope. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, and I try to send you something now and then.
I appreciate.
If I can't give, I'll tap.
I appreciate you, and I need the taps and the love too, because that's what gets me in the algorithm. So, if that's all that we,
I know, right?
if I know everyone's in a different place financially, so I promise you, and I've tried to tell everybody this. So like I give what I can, or I can only give a couple dollars here and there. I promise you, it's fine. I know everyone's in a different financial situation. Just you being here, your daily support, coming in, interacting with the live, helping the algorithm. That's all I can ask for. So I really, really appreciate you, and that you are here every single day, and your support means a lot to me.
Oh, always, Diava.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your night. I gotta go because I got some kids to feed.
You too. Yeah.
All right.
Great weekend, Diava.
You too, Hope.
I'll
Thank
see
you.
tomorrow.
All right. I'll be here, God willing. Take care.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all. I got to get going, but I really appreciate you guys all being here today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the taps, the likes, the love. Thank you for just being here and being a support system for me too. I couldn't do this every day without you guys. So I really, really appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we will do this all over again. So hope you guys all have a great night. Mwah, I love you. Take care and thank you for everything. I really do appreciate you guys. Bye. All right, YouTube. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. All my haters, keep hating, because you still help the algorithm with all your comments. Love ya. Have a good night. Mwah.